Yeah, shalom, 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 shalom. Give me a wee moment. Set this up. All right, one moment. All right, shalom, 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 shalom. I want to give, of course, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Kakodash. First, giving double honors to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutation. All right, let me make sure I repeat that all together. So I'll put that over there. All right, birthday Hawa, birthday Hawashi, birthday Hawa, birthday Hawashi. Halal wa Yahweh, or halal wa Yah, right, pardon. Which halal wa Yah means praise Yahweh. Halal Yahweh Shai is praise Yahweh Shai. Right? Birthday Yahweh means bless you Yahweh. Birthday Yahweh Shai is bless you in the name of only begotten Son Yahweh Shai, or Barakatha Yahweh Shai, bless you Yahweh Shai. All right, by Shem Chakodash, name of the Spirit Holy. Of course, giving double honors to the elder apostles. All right, which are Hasaquanium, or Hasaquanium, which means the elders, or the elder, in a plural sense. Shalayachim, which means sent ones that are sent out, which are the apostles, sent away, sent out to the apostles. Shal Yashal is of Israel. Well, Manatazakian, pardon me, which is the elder bishops, overseers of the flock, the Connecticut elders, the Great Millstone, and of course all of the Aqua elder brothers within camps, camp heeds, brothers that have been diligently laboring within this truth. As such, I say shalom, shalom to the Israelite foreigners like unto a speckled bird. It looked like heathen nations where they've been scattered to, but lineage go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Of course, shalom to the election. Start with the Rashim, which are the prophets, the heats. Rashim and heat are taught, and which are talking about 12,000 men of each of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, which equate to 144,000. And of course, you have a great piece of multitude of the election 1/3, which are no prophets, men, women, and children who believe in the words of Yahweh Shai, who are Israelites. Okay, Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, and your Israelite foreigners. And of course, we have in these times, you have a lot of judgment going on. Okay, how much as I can move this camera a bit closer, I can move myself closer. So I can move it closer, but move it closer so I can be better. Well, yeah, you have a lot of judgment that's going down. So, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show y'all real quick this article, which I just had I got this article. I just had seen it in. I was actually watching another video. The guy Jay Marvelous, which he be on YouTube and such. Like he do like a lot of them different rap conspiracy or like rap conspiracy theory different uh, things about that, like information he brings up, stuff about that. He was talking about which, like I say, you hear it first with the apostles, elders of great, or elder apostles of Great Millstone about because it's the scriptures really, and we of course speak as a mouth of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, and the coming, as they say, a purge, right? Over there in the state of Illinois or such, I believe, the suspension of various different laws and such. We'll get into it in another lesson, Yahweh Tazah. But we're entering a very, very, very heavy time of judgment, heavier than what was in the year of the turnup, being year 2022, which we're transitioning. Yahweh Tazah, we all get to see, it, Lord will, um, year 2023. Okay? Yahweh Tazah be a year of deliverance, man, because, we want to get out of here. It's being in Babylon, being in this whole captivity under Esau, Edom, which says to be weight, but isn't it? Is really vexing and definitely a damper on obviously our spirits and who we actually are, you know. So this is off of Ken5, okay, or Kens5.com, and it looks like a news station which San Antonio. It says and this was published on the 21st December. A young woman was shot in the heat shortly after she left a Northeast Side bar late Tuesday night, police say. It happened around 11:50 p.m. on the 13 500 block of O'Connor Road near Fayette Road. Okay, police say that the 24-year-old woman had just left the bar with a friend when a motorcycle with a friend, right? When a motorcyclist pulled up next to her and fired several shots at her. All right, well, already on jump, what the girl is even doing at bars and such like that. Hey, I know that here in Babylon the Great, these women to be going about being no sober, okay, and not clear minded. They're getting intoxicated, and obviously, they're looking, as they say, girls like to have fun, okay, and hey, during the times in which fun to come to an end. All right, let me read this real quick. This is Sirach chapter 40 and verse 9, which it says. Um, um, It says death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, right? Death and bloodshed. These are already a part of what this being experienced. Strife and sword by the way of the gun. Calamity. This is a calamity. Famine, all right? Tribulation and the scores. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. Okay. So, and first, you have to okay, these things were created for the wicked. These different judgments were created for the wicked. All right, because we'll go into the law, but I'm just reading this story firsthand. Um, the woman was a wicked woman, all right, already to begin with. All right, so going now, this is the book of Sirach, I believe, probably the 25th chapter or 26th chapter. Let me see. Uh, it says in the book of Sirach, chapter um, uh, 26, and this is verse 10. It says, "If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly," right? Which keeping her in straitly would be very, very strict on her, putting her in a position of difficulty. Being a father, um, being very strict, you can't be light on having daughters and such because, daughters, when you give them liberty, as this scripture's going to say, um, least she abuse herself through overmuch liberty, right? Too much liberty, okay? Too much freedom, all right, for a shameless daughter, all right? If she be shameless, right? Right? That would obviously get her destroyed because first meaning destruction herself because she's gonna go ahead and get corrupted by the pollutions of the world, and that's loads of the different you know, women of a marriageable age at this time and such, that's what they've been doing. They going, from a young age, jumping at windows just to jumping at windows just to be with boys as they were going to with their men. They already hit puberty, okay, and they having sex, having kids and such like that, and getting all these different various zerium or seeds, all right, which we know that go back to semen, within them, all right, having children, all the multiple demons that's on them and such, harboring from the various wicked men in which they're dating with and such. And, then, hey, like I said, if you up next, she peak interest within you, then she's getting with you, but you didn't even know as a man how much, what's her backstory. I mean, of course, unless you bet her, but many of these women they can be good liars. Moving across town and such. State to state, even country to country to try to escape. The history of who they actually are. All right, but us as men of the Lord, we got the ability to discern. Because scriptures do say that the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids, and we know that uh, most of these chicks, you know, um, which I gotta go back to that word for haughty a bit, maybe like Cremas, like loud, if possible. Let me see, or arrogant or something like that. Haughty, yeah, being proud and disdainful. Okay, right? From the Middle English, haughty, arrogant, presumptuous. Okay, great, high, haught. All right, dignified and such. And like you said, you have if you can see a girl and a zanah, which is a harlot, basically, right? In Hebrew, that is what it is, and you can already tell her by her look, that she is that. First of all, why is she out there, even trying, wearing the skimpiest clothes, the lipstick, the scriptures talk about how um, the daughters of like our women, the daughters of Zion, and they became what it tells you. I believe that's in Isaiah the third chapter, or actually, yeah, third chapter, verse 16. It says, "Moreover, the Lord said, Yahweh said, which is Yahweh is the Most High's name, because the daughters of Zion. Talk about the Israelite women, so-called niggas, Latinos, and the Americans. All right, women. All right, and of course the Israelite foreigners, because we've been scattered across the four winds. So some of our people, a lot of PR people look like other nations and such, but they actually are Israelites and such. Which you got to try the spirit by the spirit when they're children of Peril. All right, but he says, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, undisciplined eyes. Look at the time. If you even go and see, most of our women and such, you'll see them. They face is in some other dude's face. They'll be walking down the street, or even maybe in a car with another dude, and her eyes is looking at directly at you, but she shouldn't even be looking at another man and such. You know, in curiosity or in lust and such. You know, it says in wanton eyes, walking in minces as they go, and making the tinkling with their feet. Therefore, the Lord will smite with the scab the crater of the heat of the daughters of Zion, or Zion. All right, which is the Lord's monument. So, the Lord, smite the scab of the heat of the crater of the heat, and they got, like I said, they done lost, mainly falling upon Judah, Benjamin, Levi, so-called, what they were so-called, say, black tribes and such, which were no black, all right? But you have, of course, the Northern Kingdom being Native Americans and Latinos, and you have, of course, the Southern Kingdom, which would be the so-called Negroes, which is the tribe of Judah. But Benjamin is so-called West Indians, Loya, Levi is so-called Haitians, and most of them, being what you so-called, what they say, so-called blacks they can't have the ability to grow hair and such. This both curse fell upon them. Of course, you got, of course, some of the Latin tribes, and it hit them too. But a lot of times you see them, they got hair, long hair and such. You know, but it says, therefore the Lord will smite the scabbard of the crater of the heat of the daughters of Zion. The Lord Yahweh will discover their secret parts. They all exposed and such. The other day, talk about the Harlem. I was at work. You had this chick. She literally came to the door um, with water. I was doing this job and such in the backyard, which the premises, which it was, and she comes out, pretty much in the most brightest, which it was fluorescent green, or literally, or even like barf green. We will say barf green, like a body suit of some sort. It might have been a one piece, or it might have been the pants and then a top, but it might have been a one piece. But no bra, um, yeah, no bra. Nipples, obviously clear. And like obviously like thicker, bigger, but you showing off everything. This is the prophecy right here, you know, and it's like it's not cute because you end up going and finding out the chick. She, as what it said from her omission, she's no single and stuff like that. And it's just ridiculous. Having somebody that could be somebody that is someone's woman. This is someone's mother, who is out like that. Because even later, after I completed, what I was doing the work and such, the chick, then she comes like with at least a little bit of like a cardigan sweater or something like that. But it's just the wickedness and such, because the whoredoms, yeah, tattoos over her body, just like one of them freaks and such, which, like I said, she seemed like she probably had a good nature, but at a point, somehow, somewhere, but the girl was wicked, you know. Cloth cometh moth from women wickedness. But it says, this is verse 18. It says, in that day the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their fit, and their calls and their red tires like the men, and the chains and the bracelets, the mufflers, the bonnets, the ornaments of the legs, and the heat bands, and the tablets, and the earrings, the rings, the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles, and the wimples, and the crisping pins, the glasses, the fine linen, and the hoods, and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle rent, a girdle a rent, a well set body, nice and tight midsection. No, most of them, body damn near disfigured and such, and thinking it's cute. I'm like muffin tops and fupas and looking like Michelin Man and such, you know. Yeah, they lost all of these, things that the outer woman would be adorning and such, which obviously will complement her beauty, you know, making her your pie. But now, she got the sweet stink. You go and deal, and then you see this chick, what's that? Koba, her meaning vagina, her Koba, which going back to Koba ha at the end, making it her, but her Koba is stink, meaning her box, all right, or vagina, and that's mainly the chicks taking in all these different seeds, goods going in literally and free. They know letting these guys, they know practicing, which they say the only real safe sex practicing is, obviously lawful acts done between a man and his wife, all right, you know. But these chicks, like I said, they getting with multiple dudes and doing all type of things, man. So hey, Lord put this cursor. It says instead of well set hair, here baldness again. Okay, you got like you see Jay Pick with the alopecia and such, you know, and yeah, just not no having a hair, you know. We're taking that away. It says instead of a stomach, a girdle of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty, ugly, you know. Yeah, man. So now going back now I'll check on the comment board. Like I said, I don't have much of an expectation of many being visibly on the comment board because he's been like kind of like he seemed like he kind of like suppressing the algo so that people don't actually be really tuning in live since I moved to the certain dwelling, but so be it. Oh yeah, you got the GMS in his likeness partner. He put up yeah, Shalom, beloved, thumb. I guess yeah, to use that there. Thug to me, if you want to say it directly. Yeah, you got any comments, of course, comment in and such. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go back to this Sharab, and it says, right? It says, if thy daughters be shameless, or a daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly. Least she abuse herself over much liberty. Watch out for over impudent eye. Okay, that's like an eye with type of shame. I think that go into impudence. Okay, as long as these women don't have no shame, you know. They'd be like, "What you worry about me?" But then they wanted to go and check into your phone and try to regulate who you are, or what you're doing. Claim you to be this so-called cheater, which Israelite men can have multiple wives and such. All right, that's obviously lawful, but obviously the wives have to be, no with another man and such. Like I'm no getting with a girl, a chick that got man and such. like with the chick, you know, since she was being, nice, like I said, that chick the other day, I'm like, I asked her, basically being obviously everything being done decently in order. You got a man. Are you? No, actually, I just like, are you single? She's like, I'm single. I'm not single at this time. So you can even see it right there. What the hell you mean you're not single at this time? Mean like at this time? Like that's crazy. Like so it's just like and like that could easily flip in a second. Because if I drove by in a Jag, black dirt Jag, looking on with the tent, looking all luxurious, I'm pretty sure everything would change. I literally work out in the field. You know, so hey, it's not really the most. Most chicks say, what I mean, they look at me like they see me like I ain't shite, you know. But anyway, it don't even matter, because like I said, that's not no even the pursuit and such, But just showing you like the chicks, they be off, man. Um, Seeking that validation. So anyway, it says she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when she had found a fountain. All right, which dealing with other men, right? And drank of every water near her. By every head she will sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. The arrows being a mamathon, or as you know, a man's rod. Her quiver would be obviously her box and such. Brother said, Jim, yeah, Shalom, Memphis, Camp 144. Um, he said that DTA, yeah, that's some shopper. Said about, oh, he got another strike on the page. Yeah. I mean, I didn't get a strike, but I got a copyright hit on, well, they didn't hit it, but I was doing a live stream the other day, and they pretty much said like, yo, like they blocked it, so I had to do the whole lesson over and such. Man, I'm like, damn, man. But that's how these, the suppression of these YouTube. Like I say, the days of YouTube, I can definitely tell you, through the spirit, us videos, they're gonna be getting cut like crazy. And like I said, Lord willing, we just can completely get cut off YouTube, and this whole ministry being on these streets in 2023. I pray, because I'm ready to get out of here. Because with that, the family come to work, more prophecies come, more judgment. The gates of mercy is closing, etc. Us being more and more inaccessible for these people who don't see the grace and the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Shai being spoken through Aaron and such. These videos, that's all I love right there. Videos inform you of things that's going to happen well years before they happen. Look at how the elders and apostles spoke all these things, and oh yeah, martial law, this, that. And we seeing it, digital currencies, all of that, everything being a digital system, et cetera, giving you all the understanding. And Jake just sitting there stupid. Like I said the other day, I'm dealing with Jake sitting there, you know, at my actual job, sitting there talking about chemtrails being in the air, basically trying to, I believe, just make me look like some type of fuel or trying to expose me, or I don't know what he's trying to do, on conspiracy, like, trying to pretty much lump me as, like, a conspiracy theorist or something like that. I don't know what he's trying to do, because the angles is weird. Because he's trying to act as if he's being the devil, trying to seem as if he's on my side, but he's not. I'm not. We're not uniting with niggas, man. Just saying that. That's what was it. When we coined DTA, that's that. Oh wait, what was it? DTB. What we said DTB too. Like that. As we know, Milwaukee ball. The ball, which would be America, all right, Babylon, all right. Jake is a weirdo. Yeah, Jake weird. Jake old too. He's sitting there talking about chemtrails. I'm like, dude, that's the last thing on my mind. Yeah, we learned about that. Oh, what it? Oh, yeah, what is it? Him and this other dude, which I perceive probably is an Edomite, and the dude sit there talking about, oh yeah, oh, you believe that thing, them things? Oh yeah. And then you got him. Oh yeah. You see them things? Look at how they are. And then the dude sitting there talking about the Edomites, and they're talking about border vapors and stuff, and basically going into the science, showing you that these damn E's and such, and these people, they look into these so-called conspiracy theories and stuff. Basically, what they're trying to do is trying to bring up a debate or something like that. I'm not there to debate at the. And like I said, they have both higher ups. These two dudes, they two higher ups within the job that I'm in. The dude was at the same level as me, and pretty much I feel what he ended up doing is, like I said, he got tired of it, and he had to do something to get to that level. And I'm, like I said, me personally, I'm no selling my integrity to be on the level for some money. You know, to be sitting there like, oh yeah, I'm almost near like E. You know, which, like I say, still they still got the guy in the field. You know, of some capacity. I don't know what, you know, what, like, you know what I mean, like, because I'm not really running the guy, but I just feel the guy's an eight. Like, he damn near damn, he a fucking agent. Trying to set me up and shit. You know, because the dude, like I said, the dude told a whole nother dude walking Rebecca with fridges talking about some, you know, and the guy said that the other guy, which is the particular guy I'm talking about, he told the guy that I'm actually in Great Millstone, which is ridiculous. Like, why is a whole nother dude, sitting there telling somebody else's business and affiliations and stuff like that, and they don't even talk to the particular person, which would be me, about what I'm about in the time in which we're in. Because you know, when we first come in the truth, we may run our mouth loosely and stuff about the truth, but that was years ago. We know it being seasoned. Yeah, and yeah, Shalom. It's like if it doesn't cut off and stuff, but like I was saying, yeah, Shalom to that's Jeremiah Shamar, and this thing, you know, he trying to cut the whole stream down and such. But as I was saying, like I said, you got these damn agents at these jobs trying to, you know, pretty much like set us up and catch us in our words and such, and that's no I just, like I say, hey, you know, I got particular prayers against people that try to do things of that nature and such. You know, I pray the Lord keep the doors of my lips, um, you know, from, you know, speaking, you know, things that, you know, pretty much make myself, you know, get in a position which is unfavorable. Even though, you know, there's going to be various false accusations that's going to be brought against the men of the Lord. You know, because that's all I see with these dudes, with these jobs, you know, in our jobs and stuff that may know better is being in the church and such from, you know, hey, however way they learned about, you know, us being in the church and stuff like that. You know, the Lord's still gonna protect us and such, but you know, we still be subtile, you know. But anyway, going back to the whole actual lesson, it says, yeah, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler. And just think about how a thirsty traveler is. A traveler is desperate. You know, if you're going about in the desert or something, and you know they had any water, you know, for a bit, that would make you desperate. And this is how a person who's shameless, a shameless daughter, you know, which, like I said, most of our women being the daughters to Zion, Israelite women are shameless. They're impudent. They're without shame. Um, like you know, they without humility. They're not trying to be pure and chaste. Instead, you know, they're going after things that pollute themselves and such, and actually bring forth forms of judgment upon them: death, bloodshed, famine, and calamities and such, as I mentioned in the Sirach, the 40th chapter. All right, bloodshed, man. This is a form of bloodshed. Okay. Right, she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, and when she had found a fountain, all right, she sees somebody, a man in this case, eat a fountain, okay? and drink of every water near her. You know, it's like springs and such coming out. She like, oh shoot, I can get some of this and some of that. And that's how, like I said, the modern day women are. They want a bit of everything. And that's how the whole feminism and pushes. Liberty and no pretty much shame within sexuality and such, sexual liberation and such. This allow these chicks to just, like I say, and like I say, they do feel messed up at the end of the day. I mean, um, because like I say, they're depressed individuals, and like time, most of these chicks, they eating pounds of ice cream and like I said, I was asked by this fat girl before one time at my job. I mean, not my job, but at a grocery store. She seen me with some ice cream, which I eat rarely. Uh, is it creamy? Wait, what kind of question is that? You know? And it's like crazy, but don't even tell you like the chick probably like creamy ice cream and stuff like that. She want to know what the next type of ice cream, but then it's like, chick, what you want and how what you want to know how it tastes? You want to eat some ice cream with me? It's like ridiculous and stuff. And this a chick, like I said, this chick, like I said, this is a low level chick, man. Chick been working, and these chicks on a low level too. Like I said, I done came to a point where, like I said, the whole, the Lord done gave the whole understanding to me. Like I said, we holy men, separate from these chicks. Like as the brothers bringing them precepts, a wicked woman is given to the portion, basically of a brother got that precept of a wicked man. If they get, Lord willing, a brother bring that precept, please help out. Bring that precept out if you could get it, because I would love to read that precept. Um, yeah, so us being, you know, uh, like I said, due to grace of Yahweh Hashem Shai being clean and such, through the blood of Yahweh Shai, Lord really separated us from most of these damn chicks, Like, for most of the time with me, I'm like, yo, how come I don't get that? Like, my entire life, no get no favor with chicks and such. You may, like me, a person like me, lack of experience in that whole dating world and all that and such, which is fine. I always went like I say, with me, I never really, like I said, I already believed in the world. I used to, from reading the Bible when I was younger, and no even having a prophet, I already knew women were wicked, and they could basically get your mind, uh, you can get you just damn near destroyed following them and stuff like that. So I would just be reclusive and just stick to myself, read the scriptures and such. But I ain't have obviously the truth, the doctrine of Yahweh Shai. They had the names, etc. All right, I ain't had the whole word and such, the whole breakdown until the Lord, graciously, draw Himself to me, and uh, now I got it, and the answers is right there. Like I say that scripture: "From moth cometh garment, from women wickedness." All right, you know, and the brother did get the precept. It says this is the Dwada, GMS Memphis Camp 144. It says a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. And if the brother can look into that word proportion and put it in there, the definition, due to spirit, the proper context today, so too. Um, but a godly woman is given to him that feared the Lord. Okay? And that's it. And like I say, we of course, we gonna get, in this due proper season and such, we gonna get women that's gonna follow us that is actually gonna be submissive. So it's better to like, hey, like going into the lesson, um, the brother's doing the lesson better. Obviously, scriptures tell you Corinthians, better to marry than to burn, but it's good that a man not touch a woman, and basically just be dealing with the ministry because obviously, it's a women you're gonna be in being in a relationship and so that's gonna be your heavy distraction. And for me, like I say, like I said, I come to the point where how the scripture said to like just linking it all together, and just really going back to all of the precepts in the brother Sha'ar lesson he did about probably I'm not sure probably a month ago. Just echoing the precepts, those that basically if you've been loose to a wife, don't seek a wife. If you bound to a wife, basically if you have a woman, seek not to be loosed and such. So me, it's not really profitable even for my situation to be trying to look to get the chicks. I already done tried that shit. Shit don't work. Yeah, it's a low percentage. One for me at least. It's low percentage. It's damn near like I said, it's a waste of time and such. And like I said, I feel better. I feel like I shouldn't have to run game on some chick and try to talk her, sweet talk her just to all right, now you want to hang out with me or something like that. No, man, hell no. For me, I feel like the chick should be like graced by the even having a shot to even be in my presence as such. Because like I said, we ain't being conceited, so we're just confident in ourselves in the fact, like, look, we're unique individuals. Men of the Lord and such. And like I said, our time is very precious. How the hell I'm gonna give up my time. And like I said, our time, like I said, many a time we trying to study, work, focus on studies, learning, we in the spirit, praying or such, etc. For me to be like I said, for years I've been to the point where it's like I don't want to give up that, which is like I said, we have Sophia, right? I don't know if y'all brothers want to echo in on that. Like I said, it could be different for other brothers and such. Like I said, because I'm not you know, um, uh, that much experience in having a relationship. But like for me, the relationship I had and such, obviously I didn't like that, and such. Love it actually, but hey, the Lord, as He say, is a jealous power. And like I say, for me personally, I feel that the Lord, He pretty much want, at this time, me focus on it because it probably would be something that would bug me out and such. Like I say, which in the form of, like I say, I would never forsake the Lord. Yahweh Ratazah, which I believe not for a woman. Like I said, I've had got out of a relationship over this trip and such. You know, heavy. Hey, like I said, I'm a bit too honest and such. But like I said, it just is what it is, man. Because a woman can get you destroyed, man. Give not, as the scriptures say. We'll read that real quick. Like I said, men be bugging themselves out over these chicks and such. Get that real quick, brother. Didn't. I'm gonna go into that word in Ecclesiastes. Well, he couldn't look that up because that's in Sirach. The Sirach, yeah, he couldn't look up that word because the Sirach don't have like that. Okay, yeah, no, it's like it. I can no, like the gold, like it's no in the blue letter or my sword. Like look up that particular word. But let me get that precept. I read this one. I'm gonna read two of them. I think Sirach chapter 8:2. Give not thy soul, Napash, our soul, Napashka is thy soul, unto all what's that? All yaka unto a woman to set her fit upon thy substance. Your understanding is such, right? So hey, the godly device or godly advice is there. It says, "Meet not with a harlot, lest thou fall into her snares. Use not much company of a woman that is a singer, lest thou be taken with her attempts." And like A woman can literally serenade your ass, telling you sweet words and such. Just think about having a woman of a exotic nature, foreign from a foreign or something like that. You know, which that's what I prefer. Me personally, I like chicks that's like foreign. You know, and like they know from the particular country in which they're in and such. They got accents and stuff like that. That's what I like and such. Um, yeah, that could damn near put a spell on your ass. You know, imagine you had a chick who can sing. You'd be like, yo, like I just want you to sing all day to me. You'd be like, she'll just sing something, casting this enchantment on you. Just like, yeah, I'll do anything for this girl. You know what I mean? Just being real. You know, it's a lot. I don't know why. I gotta hold up. Give me one moment. I'm gonna cut this notification. Notification going on this joint. 11 degrees. This damn asshole. You got assholes like, come on, man. You're bothering people. All right. Going back again. So he got brother for the definition of proportion apart, right? Or like I think of it like a lot, right? A portion, a part, or share, or number considered in a comparative whole. Right, if you got a portion, you getting a part of something. You know what I mean? So a wicked woman is given as a part, you know, to a wicked man, you know, and that particular part, that portion will be onto you. Like I said, like the brother was saying, like, look, you know, we's in the world, we's wicked as hell, you know. So like, I look at it, and then hey, ain't there's a precept that actually might be another precept that actually in the book of Ecclesiastes that talk about being escaped from her. I'm gonna see if I can get that one. You know, yeah, I'm gonna probably get that one. If brother want to get it quicker, he can get it too. But yeah, the water, of course. But a godly woman is given to him that feared the Lord. And like I said, in the end, like I said, we're gonna have elect women. You know, and it just come with time. You know, it just come with time, and I know, like a person like me, Isaiah 4:1. That's like I feel like, yeah, man, Isaiah 4:1. But like I said, that's gonna come. You know, it's gonna be like you say a dame too, because you got a chick that's like you said, you going from like say a person like me going from no Dylan, and then you got obviously you gotta have a chick underneath you in the time of Jacob trouble, or a portion of the time, and you got that girl following around, and she, they say she joined onto you and such, So it's like, hey, something you're not used to, but you're gonna have to get used to, because that's just a lot. But we'll be fine and such, We're not, these chicks gonna be in a certain, certain vibe anyway, a certain nature anyway, where, like I said, they're gonna have to be, um, you know, they're gonna have to listen, meaning obey, Shemai, because if not, they're gonna have to kick the curb. Like I said, if you bugging, like I said, me, I can't put my mind on keep my having a girl in my heat, because that just consumes the hell out of me. Like you thinking, your brothers know how it is. It's just like I said, it's the flesh. The flesh have you just thinking about, oh, this girl, oh yeah, okay, when I'm gonna go see her or something like that and it just like I said, it's too much. I prefer to have this girl right here, this woman right here that can that's not gonna leave me and forsake me, than me with me. All right, and that's just what it is. It's, they said it's the best woman right here, our first love and such, man. So yeah, and remember the scriptures say also that a silent and loving woman is a gift of the Lord. So the women we gonna get, they gonna be silent, they gonna be quiet, and they gonna be loving. You know, blessings, man. All right, so the brother did get. Oh, he got another precept. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, and GMS Hope to the end got a pre too. Y'all all on this comment board at nighttime. Well, this is like night to me because I'm usually asleep at this time, but I just woke up and I was like, yo, let's hit the lessons or hit a lesson at least. A shamefaced. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 15, which I'm already there. I'll read it. Going down, it says a shamefaced and faithful woman is a double grace, and her content or continent mind cannot be valued. All right, and I'm gonna look up the words real quick because shamefaced is a very, very important word, especially in the nature of a woman. You want her to be shamefaced instead of being haughty. You know, like you see some of the Moabite women. They walk down the street. They see and look. They don't. They got some of these chicks. They won't even look up. That's how they supposed to be into your face and stuff. You got to lose it to B dub as which I had to figure out what B dub mean. All right, dub being black. All right, B is obviously. Yeah, yeah. B dub, yeah, the black woman. All right. Yeah. They look you right in your face and be looking at you with an attitude. You know, hey, like I said, I'm actually blown away from the point, meaning surprised at the point. I'm going to the Benjamin uh, restaurant and the chick actually having a nice nature, but then even that's a damn snare because I'm coming to the terms of learning about how some of these chicks. I never even known that because I'm never. Usually older Benjamite women that serving food and all that. These Benjamite Western restaurants here in Babylon at least, or even yeah. But um, like chicks maybe possibly wanting to get with you just so that they can get papers, as they say, all right, or immigration status, green cards, and all that. Snares, man. But anyway, shamefaced, Martis Bashville, right? Shame. Let's go into shame, meaning feeling of guilt or disgrace, in which women should be disgraceful of obviously their sins, you know, them being the weaker vessel. Remember, the scriptures say about how of what is it? Of men, uh, a woman basically found none of men one of 1,000 when Solomon gave the account. If a woman seen that precept, she should just be like, damn, and super condemned in the sense of that, by our sins and such. Not, like, or just at least, to the, no, I don't want to say condemn like elect woman or not, but basically, you should be repentful, all right, and penitent and that sorrowful, you know, spirit, yeah, mind. Right, loss of esteem or reputation. Right, like a lot of these chicks, they want to put themselves of a reputation. I'm the boss chick. I'm this that. I'm the baddest bitch. You know what I mean? Like, no, you should have shame of in a good sense, meaning modesty. All right, bashfulness. Right, to put, and it says also shame, skim from kem, which is to cover. Right, cover oneself of a common expression of shame. Right, right, covering yourself because if you are exposing yourself, like I said, like say for example, if if like I said, if I expose a part of my body which I'm really supposed to show, like in public, I would be ashamed. That's how you women should be, you know. It says also insult, loss of esteem, or reputation, shameful circumstance, what brings disgrace, modesty, private parts. Right, scandal. Real beautiful. I should go more into this more. Also, you got to get the word for what's that? A continent, like content, kind of. or continent, meaning a self-restraining temperance, meaning having self-government, right? Self-control, right? Holding together, holding back, right? Cannot be valued, you know. Her in her content mind, meaning her self-restraining mind, abstaining from moderate and sexual intercourse, no being a harlot, is a nah. All right, with or together, to near to hold together, hold together. Yeah, which like I say, remember that women, age women, supposed to be modest and teach the younger woman to be modest as well. You know, so in Slovakia, I let this over. Go into this. I'll read some more of the article, but this is important that we go into these things. You know, this is Proverbs chapter 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways which destroy kings. Right now, to women being philosophies, and obviously to women themselves, right, that can destroy you and such. Look, our forefather Solomon, whom he had what is it? What 300 wives, 700 concubines, if I'm not mistaken. I can find that real quick. Kings, double check. When he got in his older years, he started to build different altars and basically, idols of reverence because of the women he was with, heathen women and such, their gods and such, fell for it. And we don't want to be the ones that fall for, the ways of these damn women, man. You be like, damn, man. This is First Kings chapter 11. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughters of the Pharaoh women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which Yahweh said the children of Israel, ye not to go in to them, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart, your mind after their gods. And I'm not meaning that you can't be with them. They gotta be concubines, lesser wives, okay? Not as Israelite women, okay? They can be concubines, secondary wives, all right? Solomon clave unto these in love. And this is the point I needed just to fact check myself. And he had, meaning Solomon, 700 wives, pardon. So I said he had 300, pardon. He had 700 wives, princesses, right? Like Shirai. Let me see, I can look into that word. And it says, what else is that? And 300 concubines, and his wives turned away his heart. Okay, there you go. Now, First Kings, that was 11. Let's see right here. I gotta go and read that story too, man. And it's telling you, look at you. Chick will tell you thinking, you be like, like I said, even like that too. Like chick, they go to temptations and such, Sabbath coming in, they trying, let's hang out. Let's do something to tempt you to having sex and stuff like that. It's just like, it's too much, man. At least for me, man. It's just too much. I don't even want to entertain this shit. And the Lord knows that. And you gotta pray them prayers about basically not to be given basically over to the snares and nets of the chicks, these women. All right. So let me check that out. First Kings, and the Lord actually gave you the answer to the prayer. Even though the Lord knows what's best anyway, He gonna do what's best for you anyway. You know, whether you learn the hard way, you know, it could be by the hard way. But the Lord being gracious, He like, man, I ain't gonna give my mouth for that. But the Lord will throw different little wrenches, let Satan throw little wrenches up in there. Throw adultery in your face and stuff. Some chick, oh, I just broke up with my boyfriend. I feel so bad. Oh, he's nothing. He live under me, and then basically putting it in mind. Oh, hey, let's hang out. Easy, quick box or something. Nah, I'm good. Then that dude busts through the door. I'm like, no, go back with your man. You'll get over it. You know, get back with your man. That's my thing. When chicks try to do that whole thing, I tell them you gonna get back with your man. I go back with your man. Don't be looking for me trying to rebound or trying to set me the hell up. So anyway, I'm gonna finish reading that Kings too. For it came to pass when Solomon was old that his wives turned away his heart after other gods, and his heart was not perfect with the Lord. How was his power as the heart of David his father? All right, before Solomon went after Ashereth, or the goddess of the Zidonians, right? These other heathens, and after Milcom, the abomination of Ammonites, all right. Which I gotta see if that's a Ham or so-called Japanese. I gotta see. It might be a Moy. I mean, yeah, I have to check. Right. We'll go on, but the heathen, we'll just leave it there. I just double check because I get Ammon. I believe it's Ammon, if I'm not mistaken. And then there's like another Hamite tribe that is similar. Let's just go back and double check Slakia. But damn, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, let me go back to this real quick and check on the comment board. Read this article and finish it off. I ain't mean to do this, but the Spirit of the Lord is not me that speaks, the Father that's speaking for and speaking really through me. Yeah, so let's now go to that article and then we'll just, go from there. Okay, yeah, so going again, remember, no woman shot in the heat shortly after leaving the North Side bar, possibly with by ex-boyfriend. Police say that the 24-year-old woman, young girl, had just left the bar with a friend when a motorcyclist pulled up next to her and fired off several shots at her. The victim was grazed in the back of the head. She was able to drive herself back to the bar after she was shot. Damn, that's crazy. And called the police. She was taken to BAMC. If a brother could get the precept about adultery, the punishment, adulterer and adulteress. Her passenger also was taken to the hospital for some minor injuries. Now, who was her passenger? Was her passenger another man? Okay. It says police say that the victim recognized her shooter as possibly her ex-boyfriend. It's like possibly. No, it is your ex-boyfriend most likely. Police are currently looking for the man. This is developing the story. Yeah, but so she didn't get put to death yet, but she got hurt, you know. I'm not sure if they even gonna show her face. I'm gonna check on this. They're gonna show maybe her face or something. You gotta watch out, especially in these times too, because we in the time of that whole Saturnalia and stuff, feasting and such. These people they trying to all whoredom and such going on, man. Let me see if a brother put up the precept. If not, the spirit I'll find it. All right, maybe we put it up. So we'll see. Oh, and I'll also get that in Ecclesiastes as well. It's a lot. I'm not sure. This thing gonna stop. All right, so it should be all right. So let's see pretty much about to close out this lesson. The scriptures talk about how jealousy is the rage of a man. All right. I can't wait for the kingdom. The perfume gonna be insane in the kingdom, bro. I can't wait, man. All right, just going into the nature. I'm gonna read some of the precepts that I needed. All right. This is it's Ecclesiastes 7:25. I applied my heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of falling, even the foolishness and madness. So hey, everything, man. The good and the bad, Solomon was able to understand and know. All right. Kind of deep. Okay. That's understanding both the good and the bad. That's being a God. All right. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart or mind is snares, traps, and nets, more traps. In her hands as bands bind your ass up. Whoso pleases the power shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. That's right, man. So when I read a bit earlier, the brother was able to bring it out. The precept: a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to what is it? Or godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. When they say how um, whoso pleased the Most High shall escape from her. Hey, I can speak. My woman, I must add, was wicked. Simple as that. And she is, because obviously, end up seeing adultery and such. You know, chick try to, they try to do all type of rebounds and just nonsense. And you like, man, chick, like you can clearly see that you wicked. Hey, the will is nay over my eyes at all. You wicked. You know. So and you can't be on this level. You had to repent. And like I said, even like hey, after that, like it's just it's no coming back, pretty much. You know, defiled and such, man. I'm good. We better. We'll get them back cleansed and right in the kingdom. Simple as that, man. And that's just how it is, man. Hey, hard. Sometimes it be a hard pill to swallow because we obviously we love our women. We wish that they would be righteous and wish they weren't wicked and wish they wouldn't go to the depths of wickedness as they would do to go commit adultery, go talk to other dudes and try to make you jealous and all this stupid shit. You know, like I said, that shit pissed dudes off, man. And like I said, this dude, he went to the point where he let shots off. He tried to kill the chick. And the chick, she was able to, as right now, escape to a point to get to a hospital. But she got shot in the back of her head. That's heavy, man. So anyway, it says, behold, this, right, but the sinner shall be taken by, behold, this I found. And I'm going to check that comment board right there because I see something. This I found, said the preacher came one by one to find out they came. All right. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not one man among 1,000 I found, but a woman among all these I have not found. Right. Righteous. The women, they inherently wicked, man. All right. Lo, this only I found, so that the power have made man upright, but they have sought at many adventures. We go into all sorts of idolatries, have went into all sorts of idolatries, and then we coming out of that. Idolizing a woman itself, that's idolatry. Oh, baby, you're my queen. Oh, you're my everything. You know? Like a chick I tell you she what you her hero and then change that up in a second. Remember the scriptures do speak about how and like I said, I love how the scriptures are just so true. Now this is the red pill right here. It says, the wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkens her countenance like sackcloth. Okay? Trying to follow back to 101. Yeah, and a woman can, like I said, she can change like her like I said, so called appearance and how you even try to like a perceive her or such. Women try to, do that. And darken her face like sackcloth. Oh yeah, trying to seem as if she's in mourning and such. Oh baby, I'm so sorry for what I did to you and such like that. Can we please get back together? But you gotta know what the fuck is the underlying motive behind it. And then like I said, what I don't know what's gonna happen if I try to get back with you. Then you already been with some nigga. This nigga now want to come after me because he mad because you left him, but you left me. You know what I mean? Like that's all confusion. Like fuck all that bullshit. You know what I mean? We better than all of that, man. Okay? We're better than all of that. Lord making a man more precious than fine gold out here. Elect men. So, what the hell are we wasting our time with this bullshit? Sitting there, uh, uh, like I said, me, I leave it to the Spirit. The Lord, you're going to see. I want a chick to confess all their sins before my face and see whether the Lord, and do spiritual power, the Lord want to destroy it right there and bring the judgment right there. You know what I mean? But other than that, ain't no chance. You know, it's all on the Lord. But pretty much the answer is already there, man. There's no point because I'm over it. Come point, you brothers, like I said, gotta come to a point. Whatever past chicks you done had, relationships and it done failed and shit, get over it on this side and move on. And like I said, can take time and such because you gotta be indifferent. But like I said, I'm about to approach for myself. Like I said, I'm real open with it because, like I said, I believe certain brothers need to get on, like to get it from my testimony point. I believe should soon be approaching at probably about, if I put how long I've been in the truth, 2016, 2017. 2017 I crossed over in May. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, right? That's 6 years. You put 7 being complete. 6 is man, sex, um, and the whole uh, symbolism of the number. Uh, Now, like you say, I feel like you're the spirit. Like I said, it just came to me a while ago. It's like, yes, pretty much complete. Like it comes to a point where a chick become a distant memory out of your mind and such. You know, like it's being washed away. Even if you have things saved up and such, you don't even looking at them. Then, hey, get out. Hey, we moving forward, man. Yeah. The brother got the precept. Yeah, Proverbs chapter 6 and 34, for jealousy is the rage of man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. And right, the Lord he bring forth what? Spiritual vengeance that shall lay on short strokes, man, appease the wrath of them that sin him. So the Lord, you're prepared for the Lord put a spirit on that man that obviously having a jealousy, which is raging, man. Like I said, and it made the guy want to lick out shots because first of all, in general, adulterer in general, like you say, the scriptures do speak about the punishment of adultery and such in the law. All right. Let's see if I can find that. This is Leviticus chapter 20 and 10. It reads, it says, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery and with his neighbor's wife, right? Your brother and such, but in general, even if you commit adultery, with somebody else's wife, that's going off. Remember, the law is unto us as children of Israel and such. So I keep the light went off in the thing. It says, an adulterer shall surely be put to death. All right? And it's going to be lights out for you adulterers and adulteresses. All right? So the man, pretty much he was going for that vengeance, which, like I said, in the eyes of the Lord, it'd be righteous. All right? Only had 2 bars in the light, so the light, it went out. I'll plug it up again. Well, I gotta plug it into another outlet. I killed this portable charger. Should be back on in another one. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much a lesson to the spirit, man. The spiritual judgment is out here. People ain't getting away. Don't let that chick getting away with what she done did, man. So, if y'all really don't got nothing else on there, water for watching and tuning in. It's a wicked, wicked time. Just some very cold spirits out there. So, watch what you're doing out there, especially in these times. Saturnalia, this wicked, demonic holiday of Christmas and such, and so-called Christmas Eve and all that. I mean, just stay in this truth, man. For real, man. Just stay in the truth. That's the most important thing. Is this truth. This truth is what's saving us. Being in some box, ain't gonna save you and stuff. Jake be thinking like they get a woman and stuff. That's their damn salvation and shit. You just got to get out of that mood and such. So, just putting it out there, man. Jake, just focus on this truth, man. And it's going to be more and more evident how the benefits of following this truth is going to preserve your soul, man. Following Yahweh Shai is going to preserve you. And not going and cowering to the opinions of a chick. She's in the world, okay? That chick was at a bar with whom probably another dude and tried to go home with the dude or if it was another chick, try to do some whoredom. You chicks be sitting there at the bar. I mean, like I said, we was at a spot. I mean, even the other day, which, like I said, this we get something to eat at this nice place, and these chicks, like I said, they older, but then they trying to, oh, what y'all celebrating? Chicks don't even be worrying about us. Nobody trying to get with you. Like I said, and we, like I said, hey, even if it was even a like, all right, maybe I try to maybe, but it's like it's pointless. It's not even. I mean, it's just focus. So that's it. Be the spirit, man. Call Allah your birthday. How about Shimmy Al Shai? Hashem Kadash. Call Allah your Malay. How about Shimmy Al Shai? Hashem Kadash. Give double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, Hazaquinium, Shalayakim, Manatazakim, Shalaya Sha'ala, the elder apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone. Shalom to the Akim, diligently seeking the face of Yahweh Shem Shai, Shalom, Abba Ba. You got the DTA. Remember, I think we got the DTB, right? DTB. I think that's what we coined it, right? DTB. I think I like how that sounds too. DTB, man. Which is death to Babylon. It's America. And this whole culture of it, man, it's whoredom. So Shalom, stay up, man. Yeah, stay up. Yeah, DTB. the lion, man, that lion of Judah. Yeah, that Yahweh Shai over there. Shalom. Let me take this on today. Yeah, Khan, that the Babylon.